Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.
Kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹni tádé tọ́ sí ní ìjọba. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn tó yè kan náà ní gorí àlééfà. Ẹ bá mi sọ fóyè kan mi pé kó ṣe sùúrù. Bí wọ́n bá pín kan, bórí rẹ̀ ò bá tẹ́wọ́ gbà, kó là ń jan pátánú o. Ohun tán bá pín kan nítorí ẹni bá gbà náà ní san ni. Wọ́n pín re kan, orí gbé ọ pamọ́, ó wá ń bínú. Ṣó mọ̀ pé orí a mọ́ rí tẹ́nìkan ò rí. Ìṣẹ̀dá mọ́ ọmọ tẹ́nìkan ò mọ̀. Bíre bá ń lé ni, ibi náà mọ́ tẹ́wọ́ o. Kódà ẹni tó ń fi kú wá ni a tún máa foyè lọ ni. Kò sí iye tí wọ́n lè ná sí. Torí àwọn náà mọ̀ tó fẹ́ gbà ń díẹ̀. Orí ló mẹni tí ń ṣe ni títún gbà ni. Ìṣẹ̀dá ló mẹni tí ń fi kú wá ni kiri tá tún sátọ̀. Òtítọ́ ni pé borí bá gbé ni pamọ́ kì í tẹ́ni lọ́rùn. Àti àgbẹ̀ ni orí gbé pamọ́ títún ń lérí. Ó ò fura. Ara ò sì fú ọ́. Bó bá ṣe kó rí pé ní jókòó kó ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀. A ò bá kúkú mẹni à ń sá fún. A ò bá mẹni à ń dúró dè. Ẹni orí ń darí tó lóhùn rírì kúrì. Báyìí ò bá ti rì ọ́ mọ́lẹ̀, ta ló mọ̀? Bóyá lẹ mọ̀ pé ẹni tí ń takò rí ó pọ̀ jẹ́ ẹni tó rí ń takò lọ. Orí ń sìn ọ́ ò ń kánjú. Ẹni orí bá darí ni èé sì náà o. Orí rẹ̀ ó sìn ọ́. O ò ní sìnrìn. O ò ní ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé. Orí gbogbo wa ò ní gbàbọ̀dé o.
Ẹ ti wo gbogbo ẹ̀. Kò sí ẹ̀kan nu búùtù. Ẹ ti wo gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ wá gbàwé mọ́tò lọ́wọ́ mi àti driver's license. Wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo. Àwọn ń gbé mi làwọn gbowó. Wọ́n wá gba iye owó mọ́tò ní ọwọ́ mi. Iye owó mọ́tò tá a fi ra mọ́tò òun ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ mi. Ọlọ́pàá tó kẹ́ fúnra rẹ̀ gan kò rà kẹ̀kẹ́. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹni tó gba kiri lọ́wọ́ mi kò ní ìdíkà fọwọ́ bojú ṣẹ́ ti rí wọn. Ẹ ti rí wọn tó máa gbé mi lọ́nù Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ̀ ní láìkí ẹ̀. Àwọn ṣẹ́ ti rí wọn ẹ gbà mí o. Mọ́tò mi leléyìí o. Mọ́tò mi leléyìí o. Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ra mọ́tò ẹ̀ṣọ́ àrùn àti mo post ẹ̀. My document. Kí ló dé? Ẹ fi mọ́tò mi sílẹ̀ leave it. Ẹ pé ẹni tó gbẹ̀wọ́ mi wá. Mọ́tò mi leléyìí. This is my car. You people collect my document. And you are not leaving it. Leave it here. Ẹ lọ mú documents mi wá. Ẹ dẹ̀ wá gba mọ́tò lọ́wọ́ mi. Ẹ wá dá mi dúró ṣé mo mọ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú ni. Kí leléyìí? We are not living here. We are not living here. This is my car. Ẹ wá ní kí n máa lọ láàrin 20 minutes. I have been driving since. This is the man. This is. Ẹ má fọwọ́ bojú o. Má fọwọ́ bojú. This is you. Give me my car and let me go to Ibadan. Ìjẹ̀bú leléyìí mi ò mọ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú náà. Gbogbo ojú ọ̀nà tá a ti ń lọ lẹ́sìn gbowó. Ìgbà táwọn bọ̀ ẹ̀ tún gbowó. Don't cover your face. Ẹni tó gbàwé mọ́tò mi kó máa bọ̀ bí báyìí. Mọ́tò yóò ní kúrò ń bí. Mọ́tò yóò ní kúrò ń bí. This is the man that collected my car documents. And you are taking me kí n máa drive lọ. For what? Give me my car documents. This is rubbish. This is really rubbish. Ẹ wá ń gbé wa bọ̀ látọ̀nà jíjìn. Ẹ wá ní ká máa lọ. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ jí mi gbé ni? We are not living here. We aren't living here. Àní kúrò bí báyìí. Èwo ló dé má fọwọ́ bojú ẹ̀. Give me my car documents. Ìgbà tó ń lọ ẹgbàá 2,000 naira lọ́wọ́ wa. A lè káyọ ọlọ́pàá tó ń gbowó káàkiri. You are not telling me. Nípa ìwé mọ́tò kan ṣe kìíní kan. Tí ìwé mọ́tò yóò bá débi, we are not living here. Call them, they should come here. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ? Ó ti fẹ́ máa lọ. Ó ti fẹ́ máa lọ. Kò fún mi ní ìwé mọ́tò mi o. Kò fún mi ní ìwé mọ́tò mi o. Kò fún mi ní ìwé mọ́tò mi o. Sì gbàwé mọ́tò mi o. Lè gbọ́dọ̀ yìnbọn mọ́ mi. You are not living here. Wọ́n mi kọ́ ìwé mọ́tò mi. Ẹ wá ń gbé wa bọ̀ láti bí 40 minutes. Ẹ kàn rú mi lọ. Ẹ kàn rú mi lọ. Kí ló dé? Ẹ dẹ̀ gbàwé mọ́tò mi lọ́wọ́ mi. Ẹ wá gbàwé mọ́tò. Ẹni tó gbàwé mọ́tò wá lọ fìwé pamọ́.
Mo kí wa wípé àkóbójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí, mo kẹ́yìn ìyá, mo kẹ́yìn bàbá, mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n, mo kí àbúrò, èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín. Ayé ọpẹ́ yọ, quick one. Ìyẹn lè má fi mọ̀ wípé àwa nìkan kọ́. Mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo ayé ni. Gbogbo ayé tó jẹ́ ni wípé gbogbo Áfíríkà, gbogbo wa la ti ń jí sáyé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn sisters àtàwọn brothers yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tán sọ. Ìyẹn la máa fi mọ̀ wípé lótìtọ́ àti òdodo ìtúsílẹ̀ ọkàn yẹn, ìtúsílẹ̀ ọpọlọ fún àwọn generation yìí, àwọn ló máa tún nǹkan tí àwọn generation ti tẹ́lẹ̀ tán bàjẹ́, àwọn generation tó máa tún ṣe àwọn leléyìí.
Those of you who think that the message we are particularly is not getting to the right source, I want you to watch this video. Yes, the colonial masters, The thief that came to steal, to buy, and to destroy Africa, they are getting the message. When we tell them to bring back the value of our ancestors that they stole and put them in their museum in France, in the Vatican City, to be precise, Roman Catholic in Italy, in the UK Museum and other museums in the West. When we remind them to bring back these valuable artifacts, it hurts them a lot. You don't know that our messages are going viral. They are getting it, they are feeling the heat. And of course, here is one of them. This is what he has to tell you, that you have nothing, that you should get ready. They are preparing something huge for you. This time, they are not coming to steal, not just to steal, but they are coming to destroy you. They are not telling you that they have everything that they needed to finish Africa. Watch him. And if you refuse to be sharing our videos, you refuse to be part of this campaign for the liberation of motherland of Africa, I'm sorry for you, because you think you have a friend. That friend you think you have is the thief that came to steal, to destroy, and to buy African people. All we want is for them to respect us as humans, just like we respect them that they are humans. But if they don't want to respect us as humans, we are not going to return any respect to them.
If you've been on TikTok for a while, you must have heard about a ton of Africans telling you that Europeans stole Africa's resources. Now, there's a lot to say about that. First and foremost, most of these resources are still in Africa, and they're not being stolen by Europeans. They're actually being sold to Europeans by the African state leadership. Your own elites are robbing you. It's not us doing it. Not anymore. The real issue, of course, is why aren't Africans using their own resources to do things? Why does Mr. Beast have to go to Kenya to build water wells? Why didn't the Kenyan government do it themselves? I suppose the Kenyan government could have done it themselves. They just chose not to do it. Nigeria is now a country of almost 220 million people, the largest country in Africa. But they only produce about 10% of the electricity that a small country like Hungary. Hungary only has 10 million people, but they produce 10 times as much electricity as Nigeria does. I mean, I know you want to have your Wakanda, right? But do you expect white people to give it to you? No, you're supposed to build it yourself. Having said all this, it is of course obvious that we Europeans in the north need to prepare for a possible, potential African rise in terms of technology and therefore also in terms of military capacity. And that means we in Europe need to already start looking ahead and thinking ahead about how we are going to win the war against Africa, because there will be a future war between Europe and Africa.
On the 28th of April 2025, just last week, all mainstream media in Europe published that power outage took place in Portugal, Spain, and some part of France. Why do you think that they took it so seriously and make it a global thing by announcing it? The reason is because it is normal for a people to have 24 hours of light. Okay? But to you Nigerians, it has become normal for you to have 24 hours of darkness, 24 hours of no power at all, no power supply. The use of generator has become a normal thing for you. I better pass my neighbor has become a normal thing for you. When the NEPA, when they give you light, you will start appreciating them, praising them, thanking God. Thank God light don't come. My people, I must tell you, there is something wrong with the brain of a black man. Yes, I said this because the things you people are taking as normal thing, these people are not taking it as normal. Just one day, it's not even up to 24 hours. Power outage took place in Portugal, in Spain, and some part of France. They started announcing it. Can you see why Traore, Captain Ibrahim Traore, must be protected? Because Africa deserves light, not darkness. You as in Nigeria, if you think that remaining in darkness for 365 days is not a problem for you, you better wake up, okay? Wake up to the reality. The reality is that
us to continue to be subdued, to remain under their umbrella. The West have always seen us as a slave. They gave us this title that Africa is the poorest nation in the continent in the world. But do you know what? When this poor nation asks them to leave, they will be crying. Nigeria government and Cote d'Ivoire government are the enemies of Africa. You must know this and know this and know what is good for you. Africa must stand behind Traore, Captain Traore. We must all stand to defend him. We must all say no to what happened to Thomas Sankara, to Kwame Nkrumah, to Gaddafi, to all our past heroes. Patrice Lumumba and all of them, we must say no. It will never happen to Captain Ibrahim Traore. Vive l'Afrique! Vive Captain Ibrahim Traore. Sir, continue. We are going nowhere. We are not going back. We are not retrieving our steps. We are marching forward. It is forward ever, backward never. Everybody must have this mindset that this is the time for us to put Bob Marley into test. Bob Marley saw it and sang a song. He said, until that day, when Africa continent, we know no peace. We Africans, we fight. We find it necessary. We know that we shall win, and we are confident of the victory over evil. Are you confident of this victory Bob Marley sang about? Are you confident about the victory over evil? I am confident about it. What about you? Traore is our living hero. Traore must be protected. Fight for Traore. You are fighting for Africa. You are fighting for yourself. So rise up, Africa. Aluta continue. All of us, one voice, one Africa, one unity. We shall win this race. We shall defeat these monsters who have decided to subdue us, to make us continue to remain under them, to make us continue to be enslaved, to make our people to be dying in the Mediterranean Sea, to make our people to be running everywhere looking for greener pastures, whereas we have everything under our ground. They come, they drink our oil, they take our natural resources, they take all our minerals, they give us sanctions. They are the ones that are in control of our lives. The food we eat, the language we speak, the water we drink, everything, they're in control of it. Enough is enough. Now is the time for the liberation of Africa. What are you doing? Motherland is calling you. You that is watching this video. Thank you. Share this video. Let it go viral. Bye.
My name is Black Coffee. I'm a media personality in Ghana. Since I was in my 20s, I have been a Panafricanist. I used to write for New African magazine. I was always promoting Africa. I've been for her. I'm a Pan-Africanist, and so there's no way I can sit down and watch France or USA kill another African leader. France alone have killed 22 African presidents. France alone, not USA combined. France alone have killed 22 African leaders. Anytime African leader wants to work for the people, France and UK and USA will interfere. Why? Americans don't all like Trump. They don't all like Macron in France, but you don't see us going to kill them. And so enough is enough. We read the history books about Sankara, we read about Lumumba, we read about Nkrumah, we've read about them. I'm not going to sit down for my great-grandchild to read about Traore being killed. So as long as I am alive, I will stand and fight for Africa. I'm not walking just like this. This be a spiritual battle. We have gone to the rivers, we have called the ancestors, we are fighting for Africa, and that is why I am here. There's no way I will live and watch them kill Traore. Touch Ibrahim Traore, you touch every black person in the world. We will not take it. France, the USA, bugger off and leave Africa alone. That's why I'm here.
Ibrahim alive.
Christian by birth. You are equally saying you are a slave by birth. Yes, because once upon a time, the Westerners came to Africa, brought Christianity, invaded our ancestors, brutalized them, forced them to accept Christianity. That is the invisible slave chain that every one of you who are claiming to be Christians are carrying everywhere you go today. If you say your name is James, John, Andrew, Peter, Rosemary, Ruth, Rita, you have completely lost your ancestral lineage. You have lost your heritage because those are slave names. The same way they brought the Bible,
they brought those names. All our ancestors that they took away, they made them to change their names because it was irritating for them to mention African name. So they made them to change their names, giving them strange names, slave names like Nancy, giving them Philip, giving them Herring, giving them, you know, all these their strange names. So if you are a proud Philip, proud Herring, proud Matthew, proud Rita, these are just slave names. You are still carrying the invisible chain everywhere you go. Your name is your identity. Your name is your identity. The reason why they change the names of their slaves is because they want you to lose track of your lineage. They want you not to be able to trace your lineage. Today, a lot of black Americans, they don't even know where they come from anymore. Some of them are so confused. They don't know where they come from because they don't have trace of their ancestral land. It's not their fault. They were betrayed. Their forefathers were sold. Some of your ancestors sold their ancestors to the slave masters. I made a video yesterday, and one idiot called himself Don Dollars or Candola, or what is his name, coming to challenge me because I talked about religion. Don Dollar or whatever you call yourself, because you are making money from religion, from Christianity. Okay? I see that you are having that attack because of my messages. And I tell you, I will continue to spread the gospel of emancipation from mental slavery. Africans must be free from this mess that was brought to my land. Africans must be free. If you know that you are enjoying slavery, allow others to liberate themselves. Yes, change your slave name and go back to your Bantu name. Go back to your Ad Kabula name. Go back to your African name. Go back to your ancestral name. That is your root. That is your identity. French people bear their names. Germans, the same thing. Chinese, the same thing. Only you, Africa, are bearing Abdullahi. Mustafa, Peter, James. What a shame. Everything we have lost it. We are trying to retrieve back. If you say you are a Christian by birth, you are equally say you are a slave by birth. Yesterday, someone shared a video to me. After watching that video, I began to realize that we as a race, we as a people, we are our own problem. There is nothing that have not been revealed to us. There is nothing about our past that we don't know today because of social media, internet, etc. There are a lot of things that we know today, that we have access to, that our forefathers, our ancestors never had access to them. But yet, we are still ignorant. Yet, we are still bent to keeping the religion that they brought to us, to subdue us, to make us accept poverty as a way of life, to make us accept that slavery is part of God's plan in humanity. Yes, because the Bible supports slavery. The Bible endorses it. Slavery starts from the Bible. Man's supremacy that you see today, lingering in some part of this world, okay? Man's supremacy is rooted from the Bible. When a man and a woman commit fornication, okay, in the Bible, the man would be spared. The woman will be chased. You know, they want to unalive her. They want to unalive the woman as if the woman, you know, fornicated herself all by herself. This is where man's supremacy rooted from. That is why today you see it today. It's also happening in the Muslim world, where a man and a woman will commit a crime. They will come and they will bring the woman out and they will stone her to death. The same thing is happening in some communities in Nigeria. A child, 12 years old girl, will be forced to marry a 60 years, 50-something years old man. And if the child refuses, they will flog the hand out of her. We are seeing these videos. It's just that we cannot post them on TikTok and Facebook. We are seeing that these videos are circulating on TikTok, on WhatsApp. So this man's supremacy thing is rooted from religion. Religion has done more harm to humanity than good. I have not seen any good thing that religion have done to us as a race. In fact, religion was the tool they used to subdue our consciousness. That is why today you see our people being accepting slavery, okay, with all the riches, all the natural resources that we have, Today, you see men who are supposed to be men stand up to defend their territory, to take charge of their territory. You see them talking like cowards on social media, arguing, fighting themselves, doing all kind of bigotry, ethnic bigotry, religious bigotry, fighting each other, saying that if we fight this tribe, that is what will set us free. You are a coward. You are a coward. Let me tell you, it is not all white man that is your enemy, and not all black man is your friend. Because some of you today, your ancestors supported the slavery, your ancestors facilitated it, your ancestors gave them the facility for them to be able to succeed. Because Africa is too vast, Africa is too big for minority, few men from Europe to come to Africa and conquer us. The only reason they succeeded is because some of your ancestors facilitated it. And today your attitude suggests that shit, it's your ancestors are part of those that made it possible for the Europeans to conquer our ancestors. Yes, your attitude today. You are a sellout. You are a betrayer. Imagine Burkina Faso, some Burkina in France, coming out to protest against Captain Ibrahim Traore. What does that tell you? Is that not a betrayer spirit? These are the people, their ancestors. These ones, their ancestors were the ones that facilitated the slavery, the conquest. Yes, we can still see them today. They are there. These are not our friends. They are not your friend. Not because they have black skin, you say that all black man is your friend. Not all black man is your friend. Not all white man are your enemies. We saw some white men in UK who were protesting, free Nigeria, free Nigeria. How many black men can take that risk for Nigeria? In a summit, 3 black people, white men came out struggling. They were struggling them, taking them outside. They were shouting, free Nigeria, free Nigeria. These are the white men that are your friends. They are not your enemy. The black men that came out in France saying that they are protesting against Captain Ibrahim Traore, they are your enemies. Not all white man is your enemy. Not all black man is your friend. Take it or you leave it. Now, let me come back to what is wrong with us as a race? What is wrong with us? Why are we betraying ourselves? What has gone wrong with our men? Why are they so cowardized in nature? Why are they always quarreling on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram? You see them lamenting, complaining the same thing every year. Now that you know the problem to your the solution to your problem, why are you not doing it? When you talk about everybody coming out to protest, so we tell you it's a spiritual problem, that we have to fight the physical with spirituality. Europe does not understand spirituality, in case you don't know. Those of you talking about this is a spiritual fight. This is a spiritual fight. How many years have Africans been fighting spiritually? How many years have we been fighting spiritually? Everyone is fighting us physically. We are talking about spirituality. That is the cowardized attitude that is in us. We always want to give an excuse why we cannot go down the streets. Everyone that got their freedom, they go down the streets. Germans go down the street for France. France go down the street for UK. UK go down the street for France. The Luxembourgish, they went down the street to liberate themselves from the German government. It is only Africa that says they want spirituality to set themselves free. You want to be on social media and be talking about your spirituality. Is that your spirituality? Is that what will set you free? How is it going to liberate you? Even the network you are using to talk with your spirituality is being controlled by the white man. Wake up, black man, you wake up and stop being cowardized. Spirituality here, spirituality there. All the years you have been complaining. We always complain, say that we are the first on earth. We are this. They stole our wisdom. They stole our knowledge. They stole everything. Every time you complain, you say this. Are you not ashamed that you cannot make a change? Are you not ashamed? How long are we going to continue to be lamenting? Yes, we are the one that own this. They stole it. They stole that. They stole that. We are this. We are that. Hell, stop living with old glory. We want the present glory, not the old one. Please. Enough is enough. Wake up and stop betraying ourselves. Let's drop this cowardized attitude and pick up the bravery. We want the bravery of for example, the bravery of the Aba women. Aba women riot. These are women. Women, they take it upon themselves and they went to the street. They stormed the streets. When a woman is ready to liberate its people, they do it without fear or favor. African men, give our women a chance. Give our women the voice that they have. Women have used their voice to do great things. Even in your Bible, Roots as a woman set her people free. Yes. Angela Merkel was the president the chancellor of Germany for 8 good years. She ruled very well without nobody criticized her of not being married, of a maritime statue. Croatia, a woman ruled Croatia as a president of Croatia. Nobody condemned her with a maritime statue. Now, when you come to France, Ségolène Royal, a woman who had 4 children with the former president Holland. Okay? She never got married to that man. She became the minister of ecology. She contested for presidential candidate. Just a little slide, she would have won that election. Nobody condemned her with a maritime statue. Nobody said she's a single mother. Only you in Nigeria, because of your religious mindsets, because you were told that marriage is supreme in the Bible, that is, and in your Quran. That is why you people will be condemning a woman that comes out to become a president in Nigeria. You condemn her with a marital statue, not minding what the woman has to offer. You see, Dr. Arikana, the Zimbabwe, that woman, if not for that woman, nobody would have had the guts to speak to France, to challenge France. Dr. Arikana, she is the one that made Africans to be able to be challenging France today. Give our women a chance. Give African women a chance. Do you remember the Aba women riots? Women stormed the streets. If you don't storm the streets, nothing will happen. Your spirituality is not going to give you the freedom that you truly need. You need both spirituality and the action for you to be able to get it right. Africa, wake up and stop lamenting. Stop living in your past glory. Hello and welcome. African men, you are the problem of Africa. I'm going to prove it to you. Yes, the Westerners, they brought you the Bible. The reason why you are oppressing women with your voice, that yes, the woman is good at nothing but in the kitchen and in the bedroom, is rooted from the religion they brought to you from Saudi Arabia and from Rome. They have dropped it. I mean, those that brought it from Rome have dropped that ideology or that mentality of seeing woman as a bed and a kitchen material or a child producing machine. But you people are still holding on to it today, and that is why you don't give women a chance. And let me tell you, in that Bible that they brought to you, women did great things. Women brought great men down in the Bible. Yes. John the Baptist, it was a woman that unalived him. A woman, only her voice, that brought John the Baptist down. The same thing applied to Samson. A woman that brought Samson down. Okay? This is just two. I will just give you these two, what is it called? These two examples. There are others in the Bible. Okay? Deborah, Sarah, name it. They did a lot of great things. And it is also a woman that gave birth to your God. Yes, a woman gave birth to your God. So you must respect a woman. You must respect women. But you, some of you, you see women as nothing. Professor Ambassador Arikana. Professor Ambassador Arikana. This woman used her voice to bring France to where France is today. France is on her knees because of the voice of Professor Dr. Arikana. Despite the voice of Professor Arikana, you African men, you don't want to give women a chance in the society. Look at Africa today. Africa is going down every day. The voice of Professor Arikana is the reason why you see 3 African nations are free today from France. Yes, I will say it boldly because that is the glaring truth. Today, a woman is being suppressed in Africa. A senator is being suppressed in Africa, and nobody is saying anything. Everybody is keeping quiet because, yes, it is our culture. It is not our culture. That demonic woman suppression mentality or mindset or mass supremacy is rooted from the Bible, because you were told that you were the first people that were created, and woman was made out of you. And that is the mentality why you are seeing women as not good at nothing. But I can tell you, until you start to allow women, to allow them to be who they truly are, strong, organized, resilient, hard-spoken, solid, and builders, until you give them that chance, you are going nowhere, Africa. You will continue to be going down. You will continue to be going down. Give women a chance. Senator Natasha must be protected. Senator Natasha must be given the voice that she has. She has proven it by her people that yes, she is the woman of the people. But yeah, because you people are mass supremacy, you are suppressing her voice down. Dr. Arikana, she is the woman that is supposed to be African #1 leader. But today, you people are suppressing her voice down. Give women a chance in Africa and you will see motherland will be set free. Europe is standing with 2 legs economically. Women are cultivating, men are cultivating. But in Africa, you continue to be standing with 1 leg. And you are crying, oh, we are suffering, we are this. Give women a chance. Give women a chance and you will see how Africa will be transformed. It is called motherland. It is not called fatherland. Africa is called motherland. There is a reason for that. Have you not seen? Remember the Aba women riot? Aba women riot. Have people forgotten that? You see what the women did? It is historical. Women are very brave. If a woman wants to do something, wants to set her people free, wants to set a community, a nation, a territory free, she will do it. She will sacrifice her life and do it. Go and check your Bible. Everything is there. But yet you people want to suppress the voice of a woman. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. African men, you are the problem of Africa. I'm going to prove it to you. Yes. For me, they come they talk rubbish. Come they make noise from a platform. What you know if you do for their platform, now they give them. Gonna they look for traffic. And they look for make the number of people who won't watch you now. For that reason, I go they allow full and they come they talk rubbish on a platform. Because the Fulani never deal with una mama abi. Because they never deal with una sisters. Because you never touch any of your family member. Now me they sympathize with them. Hypocrisy. You know, say they pretend. You are not yourself. You are not real. You know it. All these people have been buying people in Nigeria, unaliving people. They will unalive somebody, they will remove the person's head and they will video it with passion. They will go to people's farm, they will destroy crops and destroy farms. They will do it, video it with passion. They will kidnap people and be asking for ransom with passion. And you see those kind of people as, I don't understand you. I don't understand you. The cowardiceness that they see in us, some of you are displaying it already. You must learn to defend yourself. Learn to defend yourself as a Southerner, Ijo, Ishekri, Urobo, Igbo, Efik, Bibio, Edo. You people, you must learn to defend yourself, even the middle betters. I saw a video the other time where middle betters were complaining that these people, when they do atrocity, they will hide inside a planty. They will enter planty tree. These people are evil. You cannot coexist or cohabit with them. They are evil. The only thing that concerns them is their religion, how to grab our land. Be careful. Stop giving. Those of you where they do hypocrisy.
Media personality in Ghana. Since I was in my 20s, I have been a Panafricanist. I used to write for New African magazine. I was always promoting Africa. I'm a Pan-Africanist. And so there's no way I can sit down and watch France or USA kill another African leader. France alone have killed 22 African presidents. France alone, not USA combined. France alone have killed 22 African leaders. Anytime African leader wants to work for the people, France and USA will interfere. Why? Americans don't all like Trump. They don't all like Macron in France, but you don't see us going to kill them. And so enough is enough. We read the history books about Sankara. We read about Lumumba. We read about Nkrumah. We've read about them. I'm not going to sit down for my great-grandchild to read about Traore being killed. So as long as I am alive, I will stand and fight for Africa. I'm not walking. My name is Black Coffee. I'm a media personality in Ghana.
But ìgbà wo ni gbogbo ẹ máa fọ́ lójú? Ìgbà wo ni bóyá Africa máa wá di one Africa United? Ìgbà wo ni? Ìgbà wo ni àwọn tó kù tán máa gbọ́ nínú oko ẹrú? Àmọ́ ọ̀bọ á ti fẹ́ débẹ̀ tán. Nínú èyí tá gbé wáyé tí mo gbé wáyé sí lẹ máa fi mọ̀ wípé no á ti fẹ́ débẹ̀ tán. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ kékeré àtàgbàlagbà, ọkùnrin, obìnrin, ọmọ, gbogbo everybody tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Mo kí wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé kó jẹ́ ọjọ́ ṣe rí, mo kí ẹ̀yin ìyá, mo kí ẹ̀yin bàbá, mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n, mo kí àbúrò èmi ọmọ yẹn olólùfẹ́ yín. Ayé ọpẹ́ yọ ṣe yọ lọ́dọ̀ sí iná ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ayé ọpẹ́ máa yọ fún wa lórí ọmọ, lórí ìdáwọ́lé wa. Òun là yọ pé òun ló máa fi máa yọ náà ẹ ṣé gan ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wa wò, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wa fọkàn wò, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀dẹ̀ understand wípé a ṣe ìjà ẹ̀sìn, a bẹ́sì kọkọjà. Èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ free thinker ni mí. Mo ní Mùsùlùmí, mo ní Kristẹni, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ wípé ìyá àjọ ni mí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìyá alásàlátù náà ni mí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. Tí mo dẹ̀ wá ń sìn tó jẹ́ pé mo táàkárí tù mú bọ́lá òun dúró. Mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ Kristẹni, mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ Mùsùlùmí, mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ oníṣẹ̀ṣe, mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìjọ́mọ ènìyàn, òun lèmi ń bá kiri lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí. Mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ kan nínú àwọn tó ń ja ìjàgbara fún ìtúsílẹ̀ wípé kí ìran wa kó kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Ẹ bá wa like fídíò, ẹ bá wa fi comment náà sílẹ̀, ojú wo lẹ fi wò. God bless you. One love. Bye for now.